Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada Janai Bennett and I am an illustrator, writer, and soft sculptor based in Brooklyn. Today I wanted to show you some of my zines and mini comics. I actually have like a lot of zines and mini comics, but I figured I would just go through some of my favorites and like most notable that I've collected over the last like year and a half. I think the oldest thing in here is about a year and a half. Here we have our first one. This is a zine that I just got like maybe 2 weeks ago. I saw it when Paloma, I've been a big fan of Paloma, and I have a couple stickers and like my mouse pad is from Paloma, but this zine, I immediately called my dad when it came in the mail because my dad used to get these drinks all the time when I was little, and there'd just be bottles like all over the house and in his car. And it was really nostalgic and kind of sweet to share that memory with him through this zine. This one, A Syllabus for Survival, and this is by an anonymous author, and it's just a sort of compilation of legal contacts, a script for knowing your rights, along with a couple selections of like revolutionary films, and also some films to make you feel better. There's also some really awesome book recommendations and some online resources at the time of the printing. And I really love this, and I kind of reference it quite a bit. And I've seen these around, out and around. So really cool to see that someone has put this together. The next one is Winter Spirit, Ideas for Embracing the Winter Season. And this is one of two zines that I have drawn by Nana. And she's a really cozy creator, and I bought this one like in the peak of winter, and it came right on time so that I could try out some of the movies and recipes. There's a really lovely recipe for like a simmer pot, and so I did like a version of a simmer pot and also like a tea with this, and there's lots of really fun winter songs and things in here, so this is super cozy. And I love this one. And then my second one, I actually saw this image for the first time, pollinators, how they work and why you should care. I actually saw this image for the first time on Pinterest. I thought the little bugs were so cute. And then it wasn't until like some years later that I actually saw this on Drawn by Nana's like website. And so I was really excited when I recognized it, and I was like, oh my god, I've been saving this image and like looking at it for so many years, and it's actually a really cute zine, and it's my favorite, and it's very like informative. I actually want to buy some and send these to my siblings so they're sweet little nature kids, and I think they'd like to learn about pollinators. So love this one. Lock Journey, this is one of my own zines that I made about a year ago when I was just starting out locking my hair. And so it's just a kind of like image step by step of the different stages of your locks over time and how you go from starting them out to having fully matured, long flowing locks if that's what you want, or fully mature short locks. Both of my parents have had locks throughout their life, and I just had a lot of fun making this little zine and kind of encouraging myself to not rush anything along and enjoy the magic at every stage. So that's that one. Little Cup, this is by Sam Lee. So I work at SVA currently, and I am attached to the Rezo Lab. So there's a lot of fun zines that I've picked up through like the print sales that they host or just things laying around. So this one in particular was one that I purchased at one of the print slams, I believe last year, and the artist is so wonderful. I love this little, like, I think this is more of like a mini comic, but it's in zine proportions. And I love this one so much. I think it's like super pulpy, and I feel like it really shows off what risograph can do. And yeah, I just love the colors and the art style so much. I think it's super cute, and the story is really cute too. So Sam, I think I have another Sam Lee item in this set of things, but this one's really great. Ooh, okay, this is a great one. These are like prized possessions. This is a mini comic that I bought, a set of mini comics that I bought from SPX last September. And it's Star Wars from memory. I think it's so funny. I love Star Wars, and I actually, like, reading this felt like watching the movies. And it's all pretty much like shot for shot, the movie broken up into volumes from the artist's memory. And this is really, really cute one. So love looking at this, would love to see more. The Rezo Lab also has classes, and so one of the classes I took was by Ren McDonald, really talented artist. And one of the resources that they have for the class is this guide that Ren actually illustrated and put together. And it's just super helpful anytime I am in the lab doing any printing. But it's also just an adorable artifact. And Ren's art style is so funny and cute, but it's also really clear. And so we actually, as a class, printed this and learned how to make like zines. Like, it opens up to explaining how to fold a zine. And yeah, so we spent the class learning how to print Rezo by working on this particular zine, and I've just held on to it, and I still reference it when I'm getting ready to work on a project, so really great. Another one from Ren is this bodywork. Ren's comics are great. This particular comic is for sale on his website, and I love it so much. It's like a two-tone sort of two stories at once experience where you're looking at it from different perspectives, and it's got really fun like robots. If you like parts, robot parts, then this is a really fun one. So bodywork, really love this one too. Look at it a lot. From the same class, we all made different comics and things, and one of the people that I met in my class, Sarah Kempa, she also does really funny like New Yorker cartoons, made this compilation of her sweet dog Tuna, and just like little Tuna jokes and excursions that they go on, and like dog's point of view sort of humor. Really, really fun and super cute. Also Rezo. A lot of these are Rezo. Another shameless plug, this is another comic of mine. My other one, Lock Journey, is also available on my website if you want it. This one's available too. It's called The Delivery, and it's just, this was a part of my comics class as well, Rezo printed. And it's a short sort of comic about a mysterious wizard delivering a mysterious item. And it's a short little joke, so really love this one. It was like my first zine after a long time of not making sort of like short little comics, so it was a lot of fun to work on. This one is really bananas. A.T. Pratt, I believe, is SVA alum or was just very active in the lab and is like, I don't know, like one of the smartest paper people I think I've come in contact with. This book is crazy. It just kind of opens up and does all sorts of cool things. Every once in a while I'll open it all the way up, but I'm so afraid I'm not going to be able to fold it back the way it's supposed to go, so I just enjoy it in like pieces. But this one is about like New York, and it's just packed with like so much writing, so much drawing, and it's just like also physically really cool. So really, really cool. I bought this at Frog Farm, which was like a comics fair that was hosted. I can't remember when it was hosted, but it was really cool, and there were also some comics performances. So if you don't know about Frog Farm, I think I'll put their Instagram up so you can check them out, because they host really cool comics readings in New York. Speaking of hosting cool comics things in New York, my friend Olivia Lee gave me these two zines, which I love. They kind of just feel like summer and warmth and sunshine, and they're zines about, this one's about there's a New York City ferry zine, and then also about like a beach day and like going to the water and like just sort of succumbing to the water, and it's really, really cute. Olivia's super smart and also hosts Comics Meetup, and I will post the information for that too or link it below. But really cool person in the scene and really great comics. Olivia's got a book coming out that she's working on diligently, so go check her out and show some love. Okay, this is the other Sam Lee, so cute. It's like this fluorescent Rezo printed comic about a blob. It makes me cry. I think it's really sweet and beautiful, and it moves me every time I read it, and it's pretty awesome. And you get a cute blob butt on the back, so what's not to love? Let's see. Oh, this one. So the artist here is Alice Prael. Alice Prael. It's called Hands. I don't remember how I got this. I think someone handed it to me at SPX. I don't remember buying it, and I just kind of had it. It was a bit of a blur. And I just sort of had this zine on me when I came to and I looked at all the things I bought. This zine was just like sitting with me, and it's so freaking clever and cute. And I just love it. And I sometimes do open it when I'm feeling contemplative and wistful. I will just kind of open this up and think about what it all means. So yeah, love this zine, Hands. This is two from my class, two more from my classmates. This one is Night at the Meow Zam, and it's just a really sweet little zine about these cats playing hide and seek in the museum, and their different like cats as famous paintings and pieces of art. Sadly, there's no name on it, so I'm not sure which one of my classmates did this, but really cute, and it's kind of sweet. This is another one by Nora Piensen, and it's called Apartment Happy, and it's about a soap dispenser that decides to get drunk on mouthwash. And I really love it. Yeah, it's really just that. A soap dispenser goes out on the town and gets drunk off of Listerine. And then the last one that I figured counted as a zine or something I'd like to do, I recently participated in Hourly Comics Day. This year was February 8th. I believe in the past it was February 1st, but it was February 8th this year. And this is the first time I'd done Hourly Comics, and I just kind of I did it with index cards and like just alcohol markers and pen. And I decided to tape them, like I kind of bound the index cards with washi tape. And I decided to stick them together. So I think I'd love to scan this and like print these as a little zine that people can read through, because it was so much fun and like just therapeutic. And I think it's just getting me into doing more diary style comics. I like comics the best when I don't have to think too hard about the drawings, because I spend so much time with like my other like professional projects sitting in the details. So it's really nice to just get some like really loose drawings out. So last one in my collection that felt of note. So maybe I'll scan this and share. But you can look at the Hourly Comics on my Substack and also on my Instagram if you want to see what I drew for that day. These are all of the zines / mini comics that I care to show today. Like I said, I do have more I have more, but this felt like the most interesting. I also have a lot of Riso prints, so I'm wondering if I should make a video about my print collection. It's growing quite a bit, and this is a print collection that I have Riso prints as well as screen prints from college. So maybe I'll do a video about my print collection and share that with you guys too. But I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know where you get your zines from, because I am continuing to grow my collection, and it's kind of addicting, and I need to find a place to put all of them. But let me know where you get your zines. Let me know if you recognize any of the artists, and definitely check out the artists and resources linked for those events around New York, and information about like the Riso Lab or anything else comicsy zines related that I included below. So that's the video, guys. Take care. Bye.